Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, especially if this is your first time ever seeing one of my videos here about crochet. So today what we are going to do is make some more granny squares. And you're probably wondering, why are we still stuck on granny squares? Well, that is because we're going to try to make this cardigan. I think it's called a duster. So it is from the Akira website. It's spelled Akira. It is the Bobby, which is spelled Bobbi, floral woven cardigan. So what you need in order to make this long cardigan are multiple granny squares. So as you see here on the screen, wherever you're watching this video, you see this assortment of colors of all of these granny squares that you would need. So I'm going to show you again how to make these granny squares in different colors, and I will post the link for the Bobby floral woven cardigan so you can see what it's selling for online from the website. They are not sponsoring me, but I just want to share that information. So what I see online is that they're charging $99.90 in US dollars, but they have a sale on their website right now. It lists that this cardigan is $35, but the caveat to all this is that it's all sold out. So we're going to try to make it ourselves, right? We can do that. We can try. So that's why I have all of these colors here, as you see. I have the red, but let me start here. I start from the center. So it's always the white, red, blue, and black. Again, I have like a bubblegum pink color, a yellow, purple, and black. And I have blue, yellow, and red, black. And I have I guess turquoise, orange, and white, and black. Then I have this red, mint color, bubblegum pink, and black. So I'm going to show you how to make these. And later on, we're going to make this all come together by stitching them together by their sides and creating a beautiful cardigan. So I hope you are ready to learn with me. So I just wanted to share what we're going to work on today. All right. So I've already, as you know, gotten started on it. So I've made multiple granny squares to get started because I'm going to focus on, I guess, one at a time. I guess one shade at a time. So as you see, I've already started this. I know for the cardigan, I'm probably going to need a lot more, but I kind of was in this mood to work on this to get started. And that's why you see, if you are a regular crocheter, you'll see that I have not yet weaved in the tails. And I know how you probably feel about that, but I will take care of that at the end. I do want to get started to show you how to make this to get started, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and get my yarn and go back to my previous video, because it will show you how to use that yarn winder if you have it. It came in handy for me for all of the different colors that I have, so that way I can just keep flowing in the process of making these granny squares. So go ahead and, again, like I said, check that previous video that I posted. Okay, so that's that. Oh, and before we get started officially, hopefully you notice my nails. I try to keep them nice here for you on this video, or all of the videos that I make. And you're probably wondering, what color does she use? Well, you can go and get the color. I wrote it down. It's called She's a Prismaniac, and it's an OPI brand. And I will post the link of where you can buy this gel nail color. And of course, I'm going to put it out there too, because hey, why not? I guess I can put it out there. If you like my nails, you can go ahead and yeah, you can send a donation if you choose to, so that you keep my nails looking nice as well. I always accept whatever you choose to do. I'll put my Cash App if you want to donate towards my nail manicure here, so just wanted to show that. Gotta have some fun here on this channel. All right, so with that being said, let's get started. I'll show you here what we need to do. So you will need a stitch marker, some scissors, whatever scissors you have, and you'll need a crochet hook. So the crochet hook that I am using, I'll post the link to this one too. It's a whole set of these fancy crochet hooks, aluminum set, and I'm going to use a 5.0. Hopefully you can see where I'm pointing right there. It's listed 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. So let's get started. First, you're going to start with the blue color. Now you can, I know I said you can use a stitch marker, but I've gotten into the routine that I kind of know since I've been doing the granny squares for some time. I kind of know just offhand of where to use, where to join, and where, I guess, where it is just to get started with the stitch marker. So here you're going to chain 3. This is how I do my granny squares. Chain 3. Once you connect it, insert your hook, pull through, and then now you'll have 2 loops on your crochet hook. So I kind of pull it down a bit and I pinch it. I hope you can see that. And you pull through. From here you do chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you insert your hook and make another double crochet. Do that again, insert your hook and make another double crochet. So far you have 2 that you made, and that chain that you made in the initial part, that counts as 1 as well. So you should have 3 double crochets so far. Okay, then you chain 2 and insert again in that loop that you were holding on to, or where you use your stitch marker. And while I'm thinking about it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And again, make another double crochet. And again, so these are now 3 double crochets right here. Okay, then you chain 2, and then you insert again to make 3 more double crochets. So as you do this, you do end up turning your work multiple times just to get started, to go with the flow, to make the initial insert of this granny square. So 3, and then we're going to finish it off by chaining 2 and insert your hook and make 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now let's finish up by squaring this. So you chain 2, and then now we are at the top here, and we are, or bottom, I guess, however you're looking at your granny square, and you insert your hook, you pull through, and you pull through. So if you're watching this for the first time, if I'm going too fast, I apologize. Please go back, and you can set your feature to kind of slow this down, to rewind this and start from the beginning. Practice makes perfect, and I just want to share that with you. All right, here I'm going to fasten this off and switch to the next color, which will be the yellow. And for this video today, I'm not sure how long this video will be, so I will not sew in the ends right now, but I do want to just show you how to make this. Alright, the next color that you'll need is the yellow. Okay, let me get set up here. So I'm going to start at a different end. I'm not going to start here where I just fastened off. I'm going to start just anywhere else random. Okay. So you connect it here, you pull through and you pull through, and then you chain 3, insert into that space where you've connected your yarn, and make a double crochet. Do that again, insert your hook, pull through, and make another double crochet. And then on the corner where you have the space, that's where you insert, yarn over first, insert, and then make 3 double crochets on the end. So you just go with the flow. These are very simple to make, in my opinion. Chain 2, because we're going to make a corner at this one. So insert your hook and double crochet. And I hope you're having a great day so far. It's the fall season and the leaves are falling and it is nice and comfortable and cool outside. Okay, so then as you see on this side here, you've made a corner. Now you insert your hook to the other corner and have the window open, so if you hear background noises, it's just nature outside. The weather feels so nice. Alright, and then pull, then you make chain 2, because we made a corner, and then 3 more on that end. So for this pattern that I'm going to attempt, I'm going to use 6 different types of granny squares. So once I get that together, I will show you how to connect everything on the pattern of, I shouldn't say pattern because I didn't see a pattern for this. On the picture is what I'm trying to say. On the picture of this cardigan, they do have a really large granny square on the back. And I am not sure if I want to do it that way. I might make my own version and just maybe do all granny squares. I haven't yet decided. And when you click on the link in the description box of this video, you'll see exactly what I mean. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you like, but I think I want to try to just probably make it all granny squares throughout. So you can comment below if you're going to make it that way or not. Let me know what you like better. I mean, you know, you have your right to your own opinion, and you'll see what I mean when you click on that link. I will definitely share it so you can see where the inspiration came for this pattern. Okay, chain 2. And this, by the way, was a requested item, so that's why I am making it here today to show you this tutorial. I'm going to end this one here, fasten off. All right, so the next color you need is the red color, which I do have available. Okay, so let me get that ready to connect. Yeah, I've seen another picture, but I don't yet have the pattern for a similar type of cardigan. But I like these colors from the Akira brand, the Akira website. So it's up to you, obviously, of how you choose to make your granny squares with, you know, maybe just 2 colors, 3. It's up to you, or even 4, whatever. Okay, so I connected chain 3, and then make 2 double crochets at this end. So then when you get to a space like right here, you have to make 3 double crochets, in the spaces. And these are so relaxing to make. I mean, I usually would make these, I made all of these other smaller ones while just watching TV earlier this week. And actually last week, let me not tell lies. So you just make it when you can. All right, so then you want to do 3 double crochets on the corners. 1, okay, I got messed up right here. Hold on, this is live recorded, so let me fix this. Bear with me, everybody. Here we go. All right, so you make 3 double crochets at the end. Oh my goodness. That's 1. There we go. This is 2 and 3. And chain 2 and do 3 double crochets to make a corner. And this just keeps expanding out. Again, like I mentioned, on the back of that cardigan, I'm really not certain if I want to go in that direction to make it where it's like a really big granny square right in the middle of the back area. I really don't like that. But I might change my mind. We'll see. I think what I should do is ask the person who requested the item to see if they want it to be that way or if they just want all granny squares throughout. I think all granny squares throughout is much better. But I will let you know with an update, of course. All right, so we're on the corner and here we do 3 double crochets. You chain 2 and 3 double crochets. And I'll show you other colors as well. I hope you're enjoying this video, and I also will show you how to stitch everything together once all of the granny squares are made and whenever that time comes, because I know these are a lot to make. Since I don't have a written pattern for this and I'm going off of visuals, I have some work to do. But it's enjoyable. It's the enjoyable type of work to make these. Just to see how this comes together, right? That's what crochet is all about. So here are 3 on the corner. You chain 2 and you make 3 more. Okay, 3 right here. So we just finished this corner. Now we're going to do the side, and right here we make 3 double crochets. And by the way, I will post the colors of yarn that I'm using. I'll put that in the description area in case you want to order your own to do the same exact ones that I'm using. I'll put the links of the names, or at least the names, and you can search on your own. But yes, just a red color, a yellow color, and a blue for now of what you have. This is a medium size yarn. The acrylic yarn is what I'm using. Not size, but the weight number 4. Just the regular yarn that you would purchase at your local craft store. If you're in the US, at your local Michael's, or we don't have Joann's anymore. So your local Michael's is where you source your yarn items. All right, so we're switching on Here we go. Let's switch now and make the last outer edge, which is the black colored yarn. And I'm just getting that ready so I can connect it. Okay, so I'm not gonna join where I just finished that end. I'm gonna join at a different end where it's already complete. I just have a habit of doing it that way. Here we go. So you chain 3 and make 2 double crochets. And the thing about working with a granny square, you're creating these stitches and you work to the left side. So that is what I am doing right now. So for each space, that is where you would make 3 double crochets. Next space right here, 3 double crochets. And here's a corner. So I'm gonna quiz you real quick. I hope you know it. So what do we do right here? If you said 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, you are correct. Great job. I hope you got that right from following along with me. Okay. Chain 2 and 3 double crochet. Again, I know this probably bothers a lot of the professional crocheters, but I will sew my ends, weave in the ends at the end. I'll just have to take a day to do that towards the end of the project when I'm finished making all the squares. I just want to make them all and then I'll sew them all in. It's time consuming. I just like to go with the flow when it comes to these things. Oh, and then also too, you do have to steam block these because it will make it lay flat. And I will make a video again of how to do that. Just go back on my playlist here on this channel and you will see a video of how to steam block your crochet items. It does make a difference. It does make a difference when you finish like making any item to not have the ends curl in, and it just lays more comfortably. So I recommend watching that video. It's a video I made a few months ago. So yeah, just look back for maybe like 3 videos ago and it should be there. But of course I will show you how to do that again on this channel. All right, so we're working our way around. And making a lot of progress just to finish this one, and I will make other colors and I will even show you the ones you have to make that I've posted on the picture for this video. Again, thank you for subscribing. Share this with another crochet friend. Practice, practice, practice. Work on your skills. Get better each day. And you're probably wondering, what else have I made lately? Well, if you're wondering, I made a crochet hat for someone who requested it. I will share the color with you probably. I don't have a picture of it because I already gave it to the person. But I can show you what it was, like a ruffle crochet hat, which actually I have a video on my channel. So if you want to learn how to make ruffled crochet hats, please click on the videos before this, and you'll see how to do so step by step. But it wasn't in a granny square pattern, but it did have ruffled edges along the brim of the hat. It was more of like a fuchsia type color, and I didn't get a chance to take a picture of that. But that's what I made recently. Okay. All right. I'm almost finished with this. Just so you get to be able to follow along and practice making granny squares in this video. Okay, we're at the last part. So we're going to make 3 double crochets here at this corner. And I hope the lighting is okay so you can see. I know I'm using black yarn and I have a black tablecloth. All right, so now we've made those 3. What we're going to do to connect it is chain 2 and connect it at the end. Insert, pull through, and pull through one more time. We fasten off the extra yarn and you pull that through to secure it temporarily. And we have now completed in about what is this, 30 minutes? I've been talking for 30 minutes, just about 26 minutes here on this video to make this. I do go a lot faster when I am in the groove of making these. So I just wanted to share what I am making, how to make it. Of course, you'll weave in the ends on the back, the tails. You'll do that later. But this is how you get started in making one of these granny squares. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. I will show you all of the ones that I have to make of the list. I hope I'm showing this list in the right direction. I have it printed out, so this is what you'll have to make. You can take a screenshot, go ahead, you get a chance. And you have to make all of those granny squares. I think I'm showing it the right way. Put my printout so I can be reminded of what colors to make. But I'm going to probably show you some more of how to do the other colors. I think these are really cute, really pretty to make for this cardigan. So it's really unique with these color palettes. Some fun stuff. So again, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time.